River has been put on the endangered river list for 2024, and new permits would allow more water to be pumped out of the river. That affects local communities and biodiversity. Shelby Mack breaks down what both sides are saying.
And it has around 22 aquatic snail species, 56 mussel species, and around 151 fish species.
The Duck River is one of the top 3 most biodiverse rivers in the world and the most biodiverse in North America. It has been added to America's most endangered river list of 2024. New permits, if approved and finalized by TDEC, would allow 16 million gallons of water to be withdrawn per day.
Many of these utilities are close to capacity or are asking right now to increase their water intake from the river to handle all of this growth in these areas.
3 of the permits have been issued, but the river levels are already low.
We are already seeing mussel stranding. We are already seeing impacts to the biodiversity.
The animals that call the Duck River home are not the only ones that would be affected by these permits.
It's not just the mussels and fish we're worried about, but the Duck River is the backbone of the whole community. I mean, over 150,000 people recreate on that river, and you need water to recreate. You need a healthy level of water.
250,000 people use the river for drinking water.
And it's not just, drinking water, but there's agriculture and industrial. There's a lot of different uses of water.
CEO of Harpeth Conservancy says there is still time to protect the future of the Duck River.
All of the permits are not necessarily final. So we have opportunities to go and have changes for all of these permits.
Stephanie Biggs says these permits can be appealed and common sense protective measures could be added.
Making sure that utilities aren't leaking a large amount of the water that they do pull from the river through old pipes. Asking that during periods of low flow and drought that utilities really bump up their water conservation measures.
For more information on the petition to protect the Duck River, visit WKRN.com. Shelby Mack, News 2.
The president and CEO of Columbia Power and Water Systems, Jonathan Hardin, says they have done research to ensure that the Duck River won't be affected negatively by the withdrawal.
We did an ecological flow model that showed that in periods of drought, we would only be drawing the Duck River down by about 2 inches more than what Mother Nature would be doing on its own. This is to show that the Duck River and the ecology that's around it would not be artificially impacted by our withdrawals.
Appeals are still being taken for the 3 permits allowing the withdrawal.